want to see some hype.
Let's go. I'm going to be tuning in, baby. I love me some high-level Gears play.
I'm excited. As we get into losers finals of Injustice 2, let's get back down to earth here. Semiij, Tweedy. 3 nobles in the top 3. One would say that they run these streets. If you guys ever played PUBG, you might see that on a wall somewhere.
Tweedy trying to find his way out of this corner. He's pressured by Semiij and the staggers.
Good meterless damage here off the DP. And Tweedy, we saw this matchup earlier against Rewind. And really, once he's kind of trying to find his way in the matchup, as Critical Echo disappeared there. Or not. Okay, I can't breathe. Echo, take a look.
Go ahead, go ahead. Take a breather, my friend. Semiij closing out the rest of that health bar. Tweedy in a bad position once again. Goes over the whip trip with that normal, which does end with an overhead.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Woman going under that trait.
If you guys don't know, I caught the KIT-itis pretty bad. I'm still recovering from it, but I didn't want to miss out on too much action here. Tweedy, great health lead here early on, looking really good, and he started to kind of. I tried to say this earlier, Echo, but he really started to find his way in the matchup against Rewind earlier tonight. And it looks like he's finding a decent recipe here.
Yeah, he was saying earlier that he feels comfortable with Starfire against Semiij's Catwoman. And right now it's... Oh no, whip punish on that! Oh no, not like this in the wake up, the meter burn forward 3 by Semiij, reading it like a book.
That had to have been timed perfectly before the second hit. Ridiculous! I thought for sure that 4-3 was about to get shredded.
Yeah, he just left it sitting there just waiting for the right time and said, oh, you did wake up. Let me just go ahead and pull this through.
Hey, everyone in that chat, did that hit in between the hits? Did he armor the first part and hit the second?
He hit when he looped around. When he came back around, that's when the actual 4-3 hit, yeah. He said, oh, you took my armor. All right, I'm going to let this rip.
Feels bad if that happened, because that to get timed perfectly against the wake up that you're used to doing and can't break armor, that's just gut-wrenching. Beautiful air to air, and we've seen Tweedy shut down the approach from Catwoman very, very well with the down 2s. Beautiful anti-airs. Semiij finding his way
a beautiful punish
with the back 3. Might stay more grounded. That lied right to your guys' face. That's a neutral jump just because.
And burns that trait and did burn the bar, and Tweedy getting rid of those plus frames by push blocking. And here we go at the, oh no! And we've seen Tweedy play like this earlier. You know, with the meter burn back 3s, when his back is against the wall, he just kind of lets him rip, and that trait is gonna get whip punished.
400 meterless off of a reef by Semiij to do an interactable that launches in full screen. Got over all 2,000 active frames off of Starfire's projectile in the trait. My goodness.
Yeah, that trait can keep a lot of characters grounded, but Catwoman, her jump 2 is really good, and Semiij came off that interactable, that statue right there, and just got an increased jump arc. That meter burn back 3, oh no, in the air tech! Luckily, Tweedy didn't commit to the full string.
I respect that by Semiij so much. He had only a hit of life left. I don't think Tweedy was expecting that air escape whatsoever, and it even showed because he continued to string. But if you'd have mounted that comeback, I mean, how bad does that get into your opponent's head? That you have such belief in yourself that you can air tag with only a hit remaining and try to close out the match right now?
Is something distracting you? This how you ask me?
Looked like an interrupt there as well, and couldn't tell if Tweedy was going to the hair flip there off that string or not, but my goodness. This should be a matchup that Semiij's familiar with as far as what Starfire can do, because he does play her, and that normal just beat out the wake up entirely. What are we witnessing right now? Semiij shutting it down perfectly.
Semiij has been stuffing so many wake-ups tonight. Him and Rewind both. I mean, that's why they were both left in winners and had to go against each other. They have such precision on their timing on wake-ups, meaties, cross-ups, whatever.
And to have knowledge to have possibly labbed that wake-up in particular, and to go, oh yeah, all I gotta do is throw this normal on the wake-up, and it's gonna hit that wake-up on the way back. No big deal. Another day at the office.
Tweedy just trying to keep the space. Doesn't want Semiij that close to him. Just stay away from me. Let me get my chip damage and keep you out of here. And the meter burn dash cancel through that interactable.
And the cartwheel. Go for Catwoman to shred the armor, but Tweedy maintaining a big health lead now. Was it a similar circumstance in game number 1 and a beautiful reactionary down 2? Tweedy not having the trait to extend that DP.
And we've seen that so much tonight. Tweedy using that normal perfectly, going over that whip trip.
Yeah, that's
completely avoiding.
That's your definition of a lover head right there. Or going, what do I call it? Overneath a normal.
Overneath.
With that forward too.
Nice down 2 by Tweedy.
Time I whipped you into shape. I respect your warrior skills.
Burns 3 bars to stay alive. Semiij still believes. Tweedy's back is to the wall. Has about 1 3/4 of a health bar remaining. Just a little bit of chip left to do. But just look at this. Semiij was still going in, and they traded. You can see Semiij timing those meaties on those wake-ups. Unfortunately, the trade was not in Semiij's favor. Tweedy gets himself on the board with a game.
So the recipe to success: get the health lead early, and Semiij is going to make some attempts to get in with a couple of jump-ins, little things like that. That Tweedy was able to down 2 on reaction. The zoning was working.
Fighters approaching contact.
And
we really didn't see the down 2 in the first couple games.
And execution. Yeah, and we saw it against Rewind on the winner side of things. With that down 2, as long as you do it early enough, looks to be a great answer for that jump 2. And Tweedy trying to read start this match off with one, and getting thrown here into Mix City in the corner.
As you said earlier, the Meow Mix. Tweedy burning everything just to get himself out of this situation. Does it again. Has no meter left. Nice down 1 into a grab. Get your damage where you can, sir.
Ooh.
Very nice air dash.
Very rare to see the down 2 from Catwoman not work. And that had to air dash had to have thrown off the timing, because if you do the down 2 reacting to the forward jump, you're going to do the down 2 early, catch that. But the forward dash changes everything. That was so smart by Tweedy. Something we don't see him mix up too often here, trying to make his approach. But as a Starfire player, not making too many approaches, because most of the time you want to keep your opponent
Is something
out.
distracting you? This how you ask me?
Just like Tweedy's about to find himself in this tournament. If he can't mount a comeback right now, as he's losing damage left and right, even on the wager.
Keep your hands off my Grednax.
Tweedy trying to get the chip where he can. Meter burn back 3. It connects.
Lost out on a little
Tweedy's
bit of damage.
still in this thing.
And another
meter burn back 3.
The max damage coming in. Almost over.
Tweedy with the reads. So much chip adding up. Tweedy has taken the health lead. Semiij still has.
Oh my goodness! Here we go!
Look, I'm sorry, kids. I probably just woke him up. Jesus! We're going to a game number 5.
We
Tweedy
finally
with the
get
reads.
it! Finally get a game 5! Thank you, Tweedy. He was in such a bad spot that entire time. His health was so low, 2 meter burn back 3 reads, and a raw. Dare I call it a read? On the cat dash, beating it out with that huge flip mid screen, doing the damage on the meter burn. Tweedy, that was sensational. That was fantastic. Welcome to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. We've been looking for it all night. We finally got one.
Look, what kind of reads are we seeing this week, man? Slayer with a more than half screen breath with Superman that connects and gets Revit out of an air dive kick, whatever you want to call Cheetah. And then that, he just did it and knew he was going to cat dash.
Yeah, that's you know.
Wow.
Gotta give Tweedy all the credit there. Reads of a lifetime, but that only gets you in a position to where you can still lose this match. And it's such a feels bad, but it has the early lead. This is what we saw in game number 3 to start this comeback. Was got the early lead and played keep away. And
Semiij just falling apart, man.
And Tweedy in the middle of rounds here saying, "Don't touch my Grebnax."
I respect it, man. Use the character quotes in the chat. Okay, meter burn, cat dash is gonna connect. Semiij finally gets something going. Under 30 hit points remaining in the first health bar.
No need to extend that. It just beats out the wake up into a full combo here. Ridiculous by Semiij.
Tweedy, don't
getting him back into the match.
Happen.
Oh!
Keep yourself in this thing, Tweedy.
And Tweedy getting so many wake ups beaten out, and he doesn't care. Gonna hair flip his way out there. It does have an unblocked, one of the few unblockable interactables left in this game at his disposal. Went for way too early of a back 3 there. That had to have been a read. And just out of range, that unblockable. Going for another one. Okay, that might be too many now, Tweedy. You just got burned for 2 of them back to back. You might have to slow down just a hair here.
Tweedy started off this match on fire.
It worked in game 4. What the hell do I know, Echo?
Okay, he's not scared to wake up. He's just going to do it. He is not scared of getting beat out. But what a conversion here by Semiij, forcing the clash.
This how you ask me?
Even meter on the clash. That's going to keep Tweedy with a disadvantage here. Semiij is going to have a bar and a wager at his disposal. He can keep a plus, and he does with the bar. He's going to build another one, for God's sakes. Here we go.
Oh, okay, whip trip. Tweedy got thrown, 12 hit points remaining in a back 3. Tweedy tried to backdash, and that back 3 has the distance. Semiij will go on to get his run back against Noble Rewind.